All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to tonight's goDesana and Heart by Naturals Testimonials overview. We call this from products to paychecks because there are people who are on here tonight and may share a testimonial in regard to either the products, how the products have helped them or helped someone they know, or they may talk about how the business opportunity has helped them financially. So that's why we like to call this from products to paychecks. We're here every Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and appreciate you guys for being here. So if you are a guest, do me a huge favor, comment in the chat, let us know if you are a guest. If you're watching here on Zoom, we are streaming live on Facebook, so you guys can comment in the video in the comments on Facebook and let us know if you are a guest. And at the conclusion or at any time during this discussion, if there's something you like about the information, make sure you get back with the person that invited you here tonight, and they can help you get started with us. A little bit about myself. I've been with this company since February 2019. So it's been almost 7 years for myself. I'm no longer employed because of this opportunity. I have no health issues. When I started with the company, I was dealing with my knee playing football in college. Had two surgeries by the time I turned 26 years old. And by this age, they anticipated I would need a total knee replacement. Well, because of these products, I have no knee pain. Arthritis was reversed, and I feel amazing. So that's my health testimonial. And I'm also a one of the seven-figure earners with this amazing company. So appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Not making any type of medical claims. We're not saying our products are intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any type of disease or health conditions. We also don't make any income claims. So we never guarantee people are going to join us and earn any money. And so have that disclaimer out of the way, have to get that done. If you guys are on here tonight and you want to share your testimonial, do me a favor, either comment in the chat on Zoom or raise your hand. Maxine, I got you. Or raise your hand so when we get to the point where we'll have you unmute yourself and share your testimonial, if we can do that. And so hopefully there will be time toward the end of this meeting where I can talk about a brand new product that has been released by HBN. And my wife and myself had the pleasure, were fortunate to be one of the couple of the product testers. And so you guys are going to absolutely love the product. It's something that's non-consumable and it's for the skin. And this you guys are really going to enjoy. So I'll talk about that as long as there's time tonight. But as far as how we're structured, we are a network marketing company. Green Organics is our parent company. They're the company that pays our commissions. When you receive your Visa debit card from the company, it will have Green Organics LLC on the Visa debit card. There's two companies under Green Organics. There's goDesana, which has several products, probably what 300 products. There are the digital product now with the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good digital subscription. I love that daily email. That's how I start my day before I go to the gym. It's an amazing digital subscription. Now we can give away a 30-day subscription, which is amazing. So if you guys want to learn how you can receive a free 30-day subscription, get back with whoever buys you here, they can, if they have any subscription, any gift codes, they can give you a code. But the company has the $9.95 a month digital product. The company also has cosmetic products, which are our go-go sticks. We also have the hard surface cleaner and the laundry detergent, which are both non-toxic. So it's important to make sure you're not putting any toxins in your laundry detergent, in your dish detergent, okay, or that get into your clothes and to everything you wear and touch. We also have the personal care products. We have tooth powder. We have deodorant. We have the hair and body bars, which are soap. There's also the hair serum, the skincare serum, which I use the skincare serum every day. And there's also bath bombs for people that take baths and want to have a luxurious bathing experience. We have those. There's essential oils, which is how the company was started with the essential oils. And there's black seed oil, all with goDesana. And on the HBN side, we have primarily supplements and superfoods. There are some personal care products, like the new product that launched today is a personal care product, which people are going to love it for it's amazing. But our flagship product is Mind, Body, and Soul. That is a product I started using in March of 2019 that stopped my arthritis knee pain. And then Black Sea Oil was launched with HBN in June of 2019. That even made it even more effective. And so we have lots of products on the HBN side. The GLP-1 system is gaining a lot of traction. People are reluctant or hesitant to take those GLP-1 injections. I read an article where it says without proper I exercise like lifting weights and resistance training, people who take the GLP-1 injections, they age 10 years faster. They are 10 years older than their stated age, right? So that's why we have the GLP-1 system that's a safer alternative as opposed to using medications. And we are all about doing plants or instead of pills. So that's what we have here. All the products are organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. They're keto-friendly for the consumable products, and they're also not tested on any animals, which are great. And so we are attracting a lot of people who are looking for a better a safer alternative for their health needs as opposed to relying on medications and even relying on vitamins that you don't know what's in them. All our products are clean. Nothing is added to them. Nothing is taken from them. So it's amazing. And on the HBN side, our products meet most of your daily nutritional needs. Okay, at least 30, and which is important because 95% of Americans are, well, 95% of people are nutrient deficient because our soil where our food is grown in is not as nutrient dense as it was compared to when many of you were kids. Many of us were kids. So more and more people, even though they're eating healthy, the 5 servings of fruit and 3 servings of vegetables a day, they're still not getting all their nutrient needs because the soil just doesn't provide that. So that's why more and more people are relying on supplements, and our internal consumption products are all from plants, right? And they work and they're amazing. So that's a little bit about myself and a little bit about the company. Both companies are debt free. The company also has an FDA certified manufacturing facility in Cincinnati, Ohio, that's owned by the company. And you can purchase our products and not be concerned about losing your money because there is a money back guarantee. So that's pretty much it. Um, with that being said, so we have Maxine. I'll have you unmute yourself shortly, Maxine, so you can share your story. And anyone else who wants to share, raise your hand so I can have you unmute yourself. There should be a raise hand button somewhere on the bottom of your Zoom screen, or you can type your testimonial in the chat, or say I want to unmute me, unmute me so you can unmute yourself. We'll have you do that. But we'll have Maxine go ahead and unmute yourself, Maxine, and she should be able to share your story about the pain lotion.
Yes, yes, Coach Marcus. I yesterday I was putting away laundry and I bent down to grab it out of my basket and I pulled my back and my legs at the same time. And it was the most painful thing I've ever felt in my life. So what I did was I sat down right away on my bed, and I ended up calling my worker to let her know. But I talked to my mother-in-law about it, and she told me just to like lay on the floor, put your knees up to your face. And I said, well, I can't really get out of my bed, so I did the same thing what she told me to do, just in my bed. That worked. But I did use our pain lotion and I put it on the lower back and my legs. Within 15 minutes, my pain went from 100 to like 10. Like our pain lotion is the best thing out there. I've also used it twice today as well, and so far I haven't had to use the pain cream for a good like 3-4 hours now, which is good.
That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for hopping on and sharing. Our pain lotion, it's amazing. I have my jar. I think I still have the original jar I purchased back
Mm,
in 2019 because I don't really have any pain. But whenever I have had pain, it worked great. I used it back in 2020 after the car accident I was involved in, and it's an amazing product. And it works fast. It absorbs into the skin. It's not oily, and
mhm.
it lasts for a long time. It lasts for hours.
Yeah, and it smells amazing. I actually put the paint cream on and I went upstairs to the sixth floor in the building I live in for day program. And there's a client who is who gets like allergies from like like essential oils. It's like, oh, here comes the peppermint. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I try not to wear stuff like that, like strong because of that. But I'm like, and she understood, like, because I could barely move even today. Like it was a lot. Like yesterday, like yeah, yesterday and today, I was like 90 years old. I couldn't even barely move, but I'm doing a lot better now.
Awesome. It's much
Yeah.
better, much healthier. Let me turn my iPad down. A much healthier alternative compared to taking, medications to relieve pain, and it doesn't stink or have that other smell that some of those topical ointments have, where people can smell you coming. So I
Yeah.
like it, and it's gentle. Like when I first received my jar several years ago. I rub it in my eyes just to show people it won't burn your eyes. So
Mhm.
that's how gentle it is on the body, but it works. It works.
Yeah. It sure
All
does. Yeah.
right.
First it's cold, but then it's okay. It gets cold just for a second, and then that's it.
That's right. And
Yeah.
a little goes a long way. You don't need to have have use a whole lot of it. Just rub it into the
Yeah.
area that's painful and it works.
Yeah, I bought this like oh I don't remember. It's good probably like 4 or 5 months ago or something like that. And I still have like half a jar, if not a little bit more. But
That's awesome.
so obviously I'm not in a lot of pain. I just use it for when I'm actually in pain.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that,
No
Maxine.
problem.
Appreciate it. All right, let me go. I'll meet you out, okay?
Yep.
All right, we have. I'll get you Miss Charlotte. Let me read this testimonial. Twyla, I don't think she's on here, but she's one of our Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I think they're playing tonight, and one of her customers was dealing with plantar fasciitis, and so she says, I'm reading her post in our testimonials group for goDesana, and she says the pain relief results are similar to ibuprofen. Plus, my feet are smooth and hydrated. Okay. And then all that's wonderful news, but the surprise was the relief it gave me for my wrists and shoulders. She had tendonitis, arthritis. That was a question. She said, I figured if it would work for one pain, why not try for another? Bingo, within a half an hour, I'm able to write and type again for hours. So she thanked Twyla. Her name was Terry. And she thanked her. She said she's making a batch and she used 2 tablespoons of lotion, regular lotion, but then she mixed 5 drops of eucalyptus globulus. You guys write this recipe down. She had lotion, okay, and she mixed 5 drops of eucalyptus globulus, 5 drops of frankincense oil, and 10 drops of lavender spike oil. And that's what she used to relieve her plantar fasciitis and to relieve her shoulder and wrist pain. Right. So that was from Terry, who posted this in our testimonials group about 10 hours ago. Well, it was 5 days ago, but days ago. So great testimonial. And I need that Steelers take that L. Yeah, they're in first place. Let's go. Come on, Steelers, we gotta win. All right, guys. So, good testimonials. Our products work. We like the fact that these are awesome alternatives to using medication. And the great thing, guys, is more and more doctors. I'm talking about MDs, not naturopathic medicine doctors. I'm talking about medical doctors. They are recognizing the benefits of plant-based products. There are many doctors now who are members. They carry bottles of black seed oil in their offices and they sell them to their clients. This is a black seed oil bottle right here. Great pain reliever, 1 ounce bottle, 900 drops are in it. It has 3,000 milligrams of quinone and other, there's amino acids and omega-3, 6, and 9, amazing stuff. They're subscribing, giving this to their patients instead of giving them pain medication. It works. So good stuff. All right, Miss Charlotte, let me have you go ahead and unmute, and you should be able to hit the unmute button on your device and share your story tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna share my story, but I ain't gonna share my face because I'm going to bed as soon as I get off this call. I got a early morning tomorrow,
All right.
and I had an early one today. But anyway, I ran into a church member of mine that I hadn't seen in 5 years. Lord, that woman looked at me. She said, "Oh my gosh, Charlotte." I said, "What?" She said, you're so thin." I say, "Thin? What's thin?" She say, "Are you okay? Are you sick?" Uh, she say, "Yeah. Are you eating?" Oh my God. I said, I had to catch myself because y'all know me. Didn't you say you were trying to lose weight? I did say it. I didn't mean to say it. But anyway, I thought about me. I thought about Marcus. I thought about Seymour, Coach Sonnet. All of this was going through my head when she was talking to me. Because check this out. Now, you know all these coaches from since I've been in, and I have not missed an event. When I first met Marcus, you see him there. That's how much weight he lost because he was huge. Had a big old gut. Arms was all thick and muscular. He did look like a real football player. He sure did. But then I saw him in Tennessee. I think LaKira and Lee, we were going in this restaurant, and him and Will and all that was in there, right? He got up and we used him to take our picture. I'm looking at his waistline, his belt about to fall off, and his pants about to fall off. I said, wait a minute. Marcus must be taking too much product because he done lost just as much weight as I have. So I ain't worried about it no more. Then I see Seymour, I think it was Orange Beat. Seymour, when I first met him, uh, women shaped like a figure eight. If you look at the front of Seymour, that was a figure eight because he had that big old hunk in that big old belly. And that joker was hanging down huge. But you see Seymour now, ain't no belly nowhere. Seymour look good. Y'all know it. You got to see him though. Go to the event. You'll see him. And my God, my first picture with Sonic was like a big old balloon. I hope you're on the call, Sonic, because you like big old balloon. I put my arms around you and we took that daggone picture. Now I can get my arms all the way around Sonic. Oh, you talking about losing weight? And I say, Dad, look at Will. Will, he know he was out of shape with that big old gut he had and them old flabby arms. Now he done smoothed up and got fit and trimmed just like a real policeman. And me, I be forgetting how skinny I am. My husband tell me how skinny I am. So you better let me lose another pound. But I'm a product of the product. So if you don't believe you can't look at weight, lose weight or release it, look at me. And that's what I told her. So she wanted to know what I was taking. Back to you, Coach.
All right, Miss Charlotte, thank you. I have to laugh, but thanks for sharing that. I have noticed from the pictures from our events how the first event I attended when we first met, I was I wasn't as in shape as I am now, and compared to when we last saw each other. I think that was in Orlando. Orlando earlier this year, and then even on Nashville event, I can just see the difference in my face and just even my waist. And so I agree with you on that. Even with Coach Seymour, Coach Will, the fellas, we got our lives right, and so we use the products, and we literally are people who use the products and have experiences using them. Now we all use different ones, right? Some of us use the Slimmer Max, some of us only drink Gluco Protect and take the the Slimmer Pro with it, and then the Limit X MCT. But the products flat out work. And Charlotte, you're in shape. I mean, you're using our products doing push-ups. I think in Nashville you had a push-up contest with these young guys, and you beat them. And so the products are absolutely amazing. They do work. So for anyone out there that wants to release excess weight, especially as we go into the new year, we have products that work, and they don't have any those negative side effects. The only side effect you're going to have is more energy. You're going to feel better, and your clothes are going to fit a little looser. And ignore my shirt. This is my ugly sweater t-shirt I wore to a contest last year. But so if you guys are wanting to, release weight the healthy way without like dieting, right? We have some products that work. And yeah, Sarge, we call Miss Charlotte Sarge. She got everybody. She got it. So, and one of the reasons now I'm focused on releasing weight is because we have our ageless athletes 90-day challenge. We have one of our activities is to drink half our body weight in ounces of water. I don't want to drink as much water as I need to. And so that's why I've been focused on releasing weight so I don't have to keep drinking 110 ounces of water. I think I'm down to like 105 ounces of water I can drink per day, which is 50% of 210 pounds. So the products work. They are amazing. I'm reading somebody's story. See, Gina says, okay, Gina says, hey, family. Gina usually hops on here. I know she has some things she's dealing with, but she's been dealing with asthma flare-ups for the past 2 weeks, and she had to go back to Old Faithful and by irrigating her nose. She used Respi. That's one of our essential oil blends with goDesana and Breathe. Also with goDesana, put 2 drops in her neti pot before rinsing, and bam, it works. Okay, and then she used our go-go sticks and her 8 essential oils. So great, thanks for sharing that, Gina. And so that's a good story. But anyone else have anything you want to share? It's what 523. Though Charlotte shared what her testimonial, Coach Will's testimonial, my testimonial, Coach Seymour's. That's 4 testimonials for one person. And you guys don't know Coach Will. If you guys have ever met him in person, he's 6'4", right? He's a presence. I remember the first time I met him in Orange Beach, Florida. That was the first time we met. He shows up, tall, black suit. I'm 6'2". And for those of you who don't know, you see Coach Will now, he has a full head of hair, right? And he shared this story. He doesn't mind me sharing it. Well, back then I'm tall enough where when he bent over, I can see his hair was thinning, right? He started using black seed oil, right? Both internally and topically. Look at his hair now. Look at Coach Will's hair now. So that's one of the benefits of black seed oil. And black seed oil is our top selling product, and it can help you lose weight too, right? So, all right, we got Rasan, North Carolina. Let me go ahead and have you unmute, Rasan. Should be good, sir. Let me try it right now. Go ahead. There you go.
All
You're
right.
good.
All right, I'm good. Okay. Um, I gotta give my testimonial about black seed oil. I used it on my hands this time because usually during this time of the year, I get really bad eczema on the back of my hands. I don't know why it happens on the back of my hands, but I do wash my hands constantly in the medical field. And I noticed that my hands will get really dry, itchy, and my skin will start breaking. So I've been putting the black seed oil on the back of my hands, and it definitely healed up, relieved the itching, and softened my skin. So it definitely helps. I usually take it sublingually, but now I'm putting it more on my skin now, and it does relieve the eczema. So that's my testimonial about that. Also, I'm down 19 pounds since the weight loss challenge, the fitness challenge that we're in. So I'm down 19 pounds. I've been taking the products. I did the 2-week regimen, and that's been amazing. And the pounds have been just dropping off. So I'm really feeling great. My body feels good. I have more energy. So that's all I got, Coach.
All right. Thank you for sharing that new product I'm going to talk about in a moment. It's going to help. It's going to help with that eczema. But black seed oil, black seed oil. They say it cures everything except death. Now there are 100, at least 100 known benefits for using black seed oil on PubMed. You guys can go to pubmed.gov, type Nigella sativa, and you will see dozens or thousands of articles about the benefits of black seed oil, which is probably our top selling product with HBN. And so using it the way you use it, Rasan, it's amazing. Dry skin. I had like a little rash one time on my leg. I put some black seed oil on it with another essential oil, and it stopped it. Right. And so it's an amazing product. I use it sometimes when I cut my hair, when I shave, it stops bleeding. It's an amazing product and works really well. And congratulations on your weight release product. That 2 week regimen, that's the actual kit we have. That right there can help jumpstart the weight release process. And Rasan, he's down 19 pounds in about 2 months. Okay, without crazy exercising. He goes on his walk. We walk. We have what's our walk? 30 minutes a day of
30 minutes.
activity, half
Yes, 30
hour,
minutes of activity a day.
and drink our water and get our sleep. How many hours of sleep you getting per night?
I'm getting over 6.
Over 6. So
Over 6, yeah. About
that's good.
7 to 8, especially on my days off. I definitely get 8 hours.
Yeah, and it's great. And these, we are a health and wellness company, and so we do health and wellness things. And so this challenge we're on just encourages people to drink more water, be active for a half hour a day, take one product, okay, and get at least 6 hours sleep. And sleep is one of the major keys to releasing weight. Okay, sleep and water; those are two the primary keys to releasing excess weight. But the products, they help to speed the process up without you starving. You on a cruise too, Rasan? I know you on the cruise. Have you done
Yes.
any specific diet, or have you been eating normally?
No, I was eating normally. That was the real challenge, was the cruise. I was really worried about this fitness challenge being on a cruise, but I ate regular. I didn't go crazy at the burger joint spot. So I think I might have ate there once, but I would have the regular food. I got my water in. I didn't have to worry about not having enough water. And my routine was I had a routine where I got up early in the morning before we had breakfast, and I would do my walk, my 30-minute walk. So, but a lot of times it'll end up being like 45-minute walk because I really enjoyed walking on the Lido deck, getting to see the sunrise and stuff and watching the ocean as I'm walking. So it was therapeutic.
Perfect. That's awesome, bro. So looking forward to seeing you in about less than a month now, or even here in Vegas. So
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun. So, but thank you for hopping on and sharing. And so, you guys heard, we have real people here with real results. Nobody who has shared tonight, they're not paid actors, right? We are either customers or consultants that use the products, and that's why we've been so successful. It's because we use the products and we have the belief in these products. When we share them with people, they believe us and trust us, and that's what I like about how we do network marketing. People do network marketing every day, but just don't get paid for it. And we simply show people how to get paid to do something they know how to do because people are sharing things all the time. Look at Facebook. Look at how often you or someone has shared a post for a restaurant or a favorite song or a hotel or anything they share but don't get paid for. We simply share these products with people we like and know and care about, and they buy from us. The company pays us, which is amazing. So that's good stuff, Rasan. Appreciate you for hopping on, sir.
no problem.
All right. Let me read a couple comments. So Linda in Wisconsin, she says by releasing weight with these products, she's had to purchase new clothes and donate her old ones. I've done that, and Jessica also. And then I like the simplicity. I like black seed oil because you can You can mix it in your lotion, your shampoo, your conditioner, like Coach Seymour uses his in his lotion, which is great. So, anyone else have anything you want to share? I want to talk about a couple new kits we have at goDesana and a new product with HBN. So, just wanted to make sure we're good with the testimonials tonight. We're good. All right. So, all right, guys. So let's talk about goDesana. So Coach Will, he's on here tonight. You know, he does a lot of research, right? That's from his law background, really, really good at researching and looking up a lot of stuff. So he made a recommendation last week to corporate to create a couple of new kits with goDesana. Okay. And so one is it's called Cell Guard, right? And so that kit is a duo, it's two products, oregano oil and black seed oil come in that kit. I think it's like $32. And the reason that was created was because oregano kills parasites and it kills their eggs. Okay. And then black seed oil provides cell support. Now, there's certain words we can't say because we don't want to make any medical claims, but black seed oil is an anti-inflammatory product, anti anything product, right? And so that right there is called Cell Guard. And so I bought that one. That kit is amazing. I've been taking the capsule of 3 drops of oregano oil with 8 drops of black seed oil in my little veggie cap. I'm doing that once a day. And then I drink the heavy metal and detox binder. So I take that later on in the day to help flush, the toxins and the dead parasites out. So the other product, Coach Will recommended is called Cell Guard Ageless. So that one has the oregano, black seed oil, and there's also Align. If you guys haven't seen the Align video, it's amazing. And it also has rosemary cineole. So black seed oil and rosemary cineole are both anti-aging products. Okay. Black seed oil activates the body's natural NRF2 pathway, which is the anti-aging pathway, which is why you see so many people with our company who use black seed oil, they look like they're aging backwards. Okay. And then so you have the anti-aging power, okay, with those products plus the parasite killing power of oregano oil, which is also so that's on the goDesana side. So the Cell Guard Ageless kit is $60, right? And that's a deep savings compared to if you were to buy all those products by themselves because a line by itself is $27. I use a line every night before going to bed. And then black seed oil is what, $26 with goDesana. So I just wanted to give a quick plug to those two kits right there. And thank you, Coach Will, for sharing that. And I want to share the new product on the HBN side. It's called Hydro Glow. So a few people had an opportunity to test it. The company had a few bottles and sent some bottles out to some of the leaders. Myself, I received the bottle and I was able to test it. I gave it to my wife because she is really into body oil. She loves it. She loves so much she put it on her lips and it stopped her lips from feeling dry. But let me tell you what Hydro Glow is. Okay, so it's available with HBN right now. It's a personal care product, so that's the section it's in, and it's made from marine minerals. It's for deep hydration. It's also stimulates lymphatic flow, which is important. This is why exercise with these products, that's why they work so well. When you combine some type of exercise like walking, moving around, rebounding, getting the lymphatic system going with these products, they are amazing. Okay, so Hydro Glow is a luxurious skin renewal ritual inspired by the healing intelligence of the sea. I'm reading from the website. Okay, this ocean mineral infusion delivers deep hydration, promotes the appearance of healthy circulation. It does, and restores the skin's natural radiance and vitality. This is why Rasan, for the eczema you're dealing with, this is right. This That oil is amazing, and a little goes a long way. You don't need to use a lot of it. Okay, so each application feels like a silky smooth, moisture-rich embrace, wrapping the body in nourishment that supports a smoother, more balanced, more vibrant complexion. I love it, and it smells good too, right? It's so some of the benefits it has deep ocean hydration, so it has nutrient rich sea minerals. They help replenish moisture in the skin, which in Las Vegas in the desert where I live at, we need that, and supports soft, supple, beautifully hydrated skin. It also provides radiant skin renewal. So there are botanical lipids and antioxidants, which you need those. You need the fats. Lipids are fats. And then antioxidants, they work together that helps to give you that smoother texture and helps your skin glow. It's amazing how good it feels. And then it strengthens the skin barrier. Your skin is your body's largest organ, right? And so it has essential fatty acids which help reinforce the moisture barrier, so your skin will stay moisturized longer, and so it'll be more balanced, resilient, and your skin will look healthier. And lastly, you're going to have a smooth, silky skin. It's lightweight, so it's not heavy, so it absorbs into the skin, and it feels soft. When I first time putting it on there, my skin felt like satin. It was amazing how good it felt, but it didn't leave any oil stains on my clothes. And so lots of good ingredients in it. So I count at least one, two, three, four, five, six, at least six ingredients. There's a lot more in there. So I encourage you guys to get that. If you know anyone out there that's into using body oils, this is a body oil they want to incorporate into their daily routine after you bathe. And that's when it works best. So what I did, I would take my shea butter and I would just put one pump into and rub it together and rub it on my arms, one pump on my legs. It's a little bit goes a long way. And of course, with HBN and Paula, she's not going to price things to break the bank, even though we could. If this was in a what are those beauty stores? Ulta, Sephora. If this was in Sephora or Ulta, this would be probably $100, $100. Yeah, I use mine with shea butter or babasa oil, but shea butter. Yeah, I have whipped shea butter. I have a friend who sells whipped shea butter. I buy it from her and I put a pump in there and rub it on me. So anyway, but if this was sitting in the stores of Sephora or Ulta or a beauty supply store, it'd probably be $100. Anybody want to guess how much it is? Who, for those of you who haven't seen it, guess it's Clarence, you close enough, Clarence. $29.95. $29.95 is what it costs. It's a 25 CV order, right? So the price is close to the volume, which is amazing. So go get it. I may recommend you guys get that before it sells out. We don't know how many bottles the company has, but you definitely want to go get that. It's on your website right now. And let people know, hey, you have an amazing body oil that's hydrating and also helps to stimulate lymphatic flow, right? So we've had testers who have used it and they had some swelling in their legs. They rubbed the oil into their leg and it reduced the edema or the swelling in their leg. That's how powerful it is, but also smells good and very hydrating for the skin. All right, so that's what I wanted to share tonight. So I appreciate you guys for hopping on it. Coach Seymour ordered 5 bottles. Coach Seymour, you want to, if you're able to talk, I know you were one of the testers. You want to share your experience with it, if you can?
Sure. Yeah. I couldn't wait for it to come out today because I love it. I used my last set of it yesterday. And like you said, Coach, it does not leave any stains on your clothing or not. It's not oily. When you first put it on, you think it's going to be oily, but it's so smooth and it makes my skin just glow. I love it. So that's why as soon as I saw it dropped, I went in and I got me 5 bottles because I know I'm going to be using this thing because it's amazing. That's all I can say. Guys, just go get yours. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I know I'm gonna get some more, but don't complain if you don't get yours,
Yeah.
because I got mine.
Yeah. I ordered three. So one for me, one for my wife, and one for my daughter. So it's amazing. And the size of the bottle is the same size bottle of the pain magnesium spray or the wild yam.
Correct.
So it's 3.6 ounces. And but a little goes a long way. You don't have to use a lot, and it works great. It's amazing. So, but thanks, Coach, for hopping on and sharing that. Okay. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Looks like that's it. We're at the end of tonight's call. Pretty amazing testimonials. Maxine hopped off here, but thank you, Sarge, Coach Charlotte, for sharing your testimonials and sharing, Coach Wills, Coach Seymour, and my weight release stories. Appreciate that, and thank you, Rasan, for hopping on here. Congratulations on your 19-pound weight release, and also for sharing another benefit of the black seed oil, which is amazing. So, for those of you who are watching here on Zoom or on Facebook, if you're not a member of either goDesana or Heart by Naturals, get back with whoever invites you to watch this information. Let them know what you liked about the information first, right? There's something you like. It could be the products or the opportunity or both, and then find how you can become a member, right? And take advantage for those of you who are reps. We have the 30-day feel good, be good, do good subscription ability to give that 30-day subscription away. Give some of those away so we can help more people begin their day right. Or people who deal with mental challenges, anxiety, depression, that daily email will lift them up and help them start the day on the right foot. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys for being here tonight. We'll be live next Monday night on the next opportunity. I'm sorry, the next testimonials call. But on Thursdays, we have a couple Zooms. We have Detox Divas with Coach Tina. That is at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then after the Detox Divas, we have the weekly business overview call at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So thank you guys for hopping on here. Appreciate you. And we will see you next week. Bye.